Hi everybody, it's Trisha Knitting Lady, and I'm back after over 2 weeks traveling. I got back Wednesday. I'm still recovering. Um, I'm trying to catch up on things, and I will be issuing a series of short videos showing where I went, but not everywhere, because after a while I gave up taping and taking pictures because I was tired, to be honest with you. It was a little, I counted all the states I went through. I went through 13 states. My mission was to go to Wisconsin, Iowa, and Nebraska. So that makes 49 states I've been to. And now the last state I have is Hawaii. So we'll see what happens with that. My son wants to go there for my 70th birthday, but we'll see. It cost me a fortune in gas, unfortunately. But it was an adventure, and I'm sorry if I didn't stop to see anybody. I did stop in Missouri to see my one girlfriend. She lives outside of Joplin, Missouri. But when my son was with me, he didn't want to be bothered, to be honest with you. And he was paying for all the time he was with me, so how could I say, how could I say, oh no, we have to do this? So I hope nobody got offended. Because I know Trish from the Purple Yarn Bars in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I didn't stop and see if she was available. I mentioned it to my son. He was like giving me a hard time. So I said, all right, I think Trish will understand. I hope so. But I will be showing some of Cedar Rapids because we went to the, oh, I did already. I showed that with the ball games. See, I don't know what I showed and what I didn't. I think I stopped after Cedar Rapids. That's right. We went to Des Moines after that. And I'll show the Papa John Sculpture Park from Des Moines. And then other videos, I'll show short videos, because then I went to Pella, Iowa after the Tulip Festival Winter Set, which has the covered bridges. Where else did I go? Oh, I went to Omaha, Nebraska after that, and took a side trip to Lincoln, Nebraska to see the International Quilt Museum. Then I went to Red Cloud, Nebraska to see the Willa Cather home and their museum about her. Then it was on to Kansas, because I decided I was going to go to Dodge City, Kansas, which, warning, it's a tourist trap. If you're riding through, just go for the day. There's not much to see there. I'll show some stuff from there. And on way back, I went to Missouri to meet up with my girlfriend in Joplin. Then it was time to come home, and that took really 2 days. So I stayed one night in Joplin, one night in Arkansas, and one night in Florida. I finally got home, but I went through 13 states, because when I left Florida, it was Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, I don't know if Kentucky was before or after Illinois, Indiana. In the beginning, I stayed one night in Chattanooga, then Terre Haute, Indiana. Wisconsin, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, and I drove through Mississippi and Alabama to get home to Florida. So that's 13 states. In fact, I'd like to go back to Kentucky. I want to go Kentucky because they have a lot of crafts there. And they also have quilts. And this is from someone who doesn't quilt. I just love looking at quilts. And I'd like to go back, even though Mississippi was pretty, what I drove through, I'd like to go back to Mobile, Alabama, because outside of Mobile, we crossed the bridge and it was absolutely beautiful. So I don't know when I'm going to do that anytime soon. When I was in Iowa, I stayed after Des Moines. I stayed outside in Altoona at the casino because nothing was going on Sunday in Pella. And I did win some money at the casino. Not a lot, but I did win some money. And then I went to Pella. Pella, Iowa, I really liked, with all the tulips. And I'll talk about the others, but it's going to be short videos. It's going to be very disjointed. I have to look up the name of the zoo I went to in Omaha, Nebraska. I liked Omaha too. There was a lot to do. I stayed 2 nights in Omaha. The zoo was one of the best zoos I've ever been to. Now, my videos from that are really all over the place. I thought I did a better job, but I didn't. And after, yeah, I went to, boy, I'm losing track now. Omaha, Nebraska. And then I went to Hastings. And I'll talk about that. That was where Kool-Aid was first made. They really didn't have that much in Nebraska. I had seen that on a show that it was a good small town to visit. It was all right. But there was tornado warnings when I was in Hastings, which was really disappointing. Because I belonged to the Moose Club, the Moose Lodge, and also the Eagles. And I would have went to the Eagles, but I was afraid to go out once I heard the tornado warnings. I was like, eh. So I got stuff from the dollar store, and that's what I ate. You know, you can get the frozen dinners. I was really afraid to get caught in a tornado. And then it was on to Red Cloud. And then I stayed overnight in Phillipsburg, Kansas, which is a really small town. In fact, I found a cafe there, and I had a roast beef dinner with mashed potatoes, vegetables, and a biscuit for $5. And this place looked like it was in a shed, but it was definitely local. And Dodge City, like I said, I was very disappointed in Dodge City. I stayed in a nice place, but I was disappointed. So that's about it. So I'm sorry if this is all over the place. I'm still catching up on things. I'm catching up on my crocheting. I'm so behind on the stuff for hashtag Rock 2022 AU with Judy from Witch Piece Craft. I'm just behind. Plus, I'm trying to apply for unemployment and then look for a part-time job as well. And then my car needs servicing. Well, I think I put over 4,000 miles on that car. You saw what I paid for gas. It was horrible, horrible. But I think this is going to be my once-a-year vacation. But I saw a lot of the country, that's for sure. So, okay, I'll show you a little bit of Des Moines, the Papa John Park, and then the others will be individual videos, and you'll have to, excuse me, look at this hair, how disjointed the videos are. So I hope everybody's doing fine, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.